Humboldt squid is a massive monster from the darkest depths of the ocean.
It's just like a hovering alien spaceship!
Armed with barbed tentacles and a gruesome hooked beak. It's a menacing predator.
It actually bit through my scalp.
Hunting in packs, this deep-sea savage is the stuff of nightmares.
Look at that!
I want to get as close as possible to this dramatic beast. I'm diving into their alien realm to separate fact from fiction.
This really is a living sea monster!
I'm Steve Backshaw, and I've devoted my life to adventure. Now I'm going face to face with the most dangerous creatures on the planet in the darkest depths of the world's rivers, lakes and oceans. Oh my God, she's there. Humboldt squid.
Magnificent beasts!
Great white sharks.
Got it, we got it!
Anaconda.
Look at the size of that snake!
Hippos.
Yeah, he's charging, he's charging.
Creatures as lethal as the places they live in.
We need to get back into the cave farm!
Stopping at nothing to unlock the secrets of these legendary beasts. I'll be swimming with monsters. I'm embarking on an expedition to unlock the secrets of a species that's more alien than animal. The Humboldt squid. To find them, I've come to the Sea of Cortez in Mexico, a stretch of the Pacific Ocean that separates Baja California from the mainland. The water here is bursting with life, and it's home to one of the biggest populations of Humboldt squid on the planet. The locals call them El Diablo Rojo, or Red Devil. These powerful monsters grow to over 2.5 meters and are rumoured to have dragged fishermen to their death. In order to find our sea monster, we're going to have to cover some serious ground, so we're going to need a bigger boat. This. For the next week, we'll be based on the water, and this will be our dive boat and living quarters. Humboldt squid live and hunt at depth, usually around about 400 meters below the surface. At night time, they do come up into shallower waters, and they can be enticed to come right up to close to the surface. I want to dive with these creatures of the deep to find out if they live up to their horrifying image. Tales of giant tentacled sea monsters have featured in mythology since Greek times. The legend of the ferocious kraken attacking ships has terrified generations of sailors. The Humboldt squid is a real-life kraken, like a monster from a horror movie.
What in the heck?
It fills people with terror.
Glenn, just keep there.
Their reputation is backed up by a gruesome arsenal of weapons. Muscular tentacles armed with barbed suckers to grip their victim. A sharp beak that can crush through bone. And enormous eyes that hunt out their prey in the darkness. We're already out into the open sea. It's the stormy season here, and within hours this calm water can transform into killer seas with 3-meter waves. Our first challenge is to find one of the few animals that can take on the Humboldt squid, the giant sperm whale. The whales feed on squid, eating over a ton a day. Getting in the water with the sperm whale is a really important part of our mission because you can find out an awful lot about the squid themselves from the animal that they're always interacting with. And you can find evidence of battles with squid on the actual bodies of the whales themselves. Nobody's witnessed the battles that take place between these two monsters, but scientists have found circular wounds from squid sucker cups on sperm whale skin. If I can get in the water with these giants, I might be able to see this evidence for myself. I've called in sperm whale scientist Diane Gendron. She's been studying the whales here for over 20 years. I've also sent up a spotter plane. While they scour this vast expanse from the skies, we're looking out for the distinctive spouts as the whales surface to breathe. Whale. You see?
Yeah.
I can't tell from this distance what it is. You have any ideas?
Whale.
No way! No way!
Is, oblique.
That's incredible. Suddenly, these titanic beasts are everywhere. I can't believe our luck.
There's one right there. You see?
You just see the rounded head, yes.
And the bumpy dorsal fin.
We are surrounded on all sides by sperm whales.
Yeah, you're very lucky.
It's rare to see so many individuals in one place, and where there are whales, there are bound to be Humboldt squid. To get as close as possible to the whales, we're moving to a smaller boat. I've never been able to get in the water with a sperm whale before, so this is the chance of a lifetime. When sperm whales are feeding, their behaviour is cyclical. So they'll dive for a set amount of time, come up to the surface for a set amount of time, dive for a set amount of time. And once you get a feeling for how long those periods are, you can predict when they're going to surface. To give us enough time to look for battle scars on these colossal creatures, we need to find one that's just surfaced. These are bottlenose dolphins, and you can see this is what makes the Sea of Cortez so special. There's so much life here. You have this many bottlenose dolphins, there's obviously a lot of fish and a lot of squid, and those are also going to be the things that the sperm whale will be feeding on. Look at this! Bow wave riding.
Are we seeing a single individual? You have that one over?
Whale. Yes, we have one. It's about 100 meters off the front of us and at the surface. This is perfect. Let's kit up, Simon. Simon's my underwater cameraman, but he'll also be watching my back as we approach this powerful leviathan. We just want to get a little bit closer and then we're going to drop in.
If we get close enough, we can get you coming in a frame with the animal.
Their sheer size makes this a high-risk encounter. Adult males weigh up to 45 tons and have been known to ram into boats. We need to come up from behind the animal so that we don't spook it. My heart is pounding. It's going that direction, yeah? With the whales surfacing for only minutes at a time, we don't have time to use scuba gear and have to freedive using just the air in our lungs.
The whale went down, so we should pick them up.
Sperm whales are the ultimate freedivers. They can stay down for over 45 minutes at a time. I saw it just for a fraction of a second, then it was gone. I think I went in too hard. Next time, I'm gonna have to try and just slip in more calmly. This is proving tricky.
Oh, breach! Breach!
Breaching! Can you imagine the force and the power that has to be generated to bring an animal like that clear of the sea? This behaviour is adding to the danger of getting in the water. One strike with their tail flukes could knock me unconscious.
Look at that, look at that. This is what you don't want to.
One of the juveniles is swimming straight for us. No, I'm definitely not getting in there. That is too much action. Only a predator as dominating as a sperm whale could take on the Humboldt squid. Their deep-sea battles must be truly titanic. I need to find a whale that's safe to approach. It's scorching hot, particularly in a wetsuit. We're all starting to feel a bit sunburnt and dehydrated. Just when I'm starting to lose hope, we get one last chance. There's a whale moving maybe 15, 20 metres off the front of our boat.
Get on the other side. Get on the other side of the boat. And they're going to pass.
Finally, I'm in the water with one of the largest predators on Earth. This is a juvenile, but at 10 metres, he's already longer than a fire truck. And he's deceptively fast. I'm struggling to keep up.
Come on! That was awesome!
It all happened too fast to see any squid battle scars, but it was mind-blowing to be that close to one of the ocean's largest beasts.
As I approached, he rolled over onto his belly, gave me a really good look, almost did a barrel roll underwater, and then, as if to show me quite what he was capable of, one or two sweeps of the tail and off he went.
The fact there are so many whales here means there's almost certainly Humboldt squid, but the squid are hundreds of meters down. To come face to face with these monsters, I'm going to have to lure them up from the abyss.
Ya regresa